Welcome back, Internet people. My name is Ryan. Today we are playing Fallout New Vegas for the PC. We have finished side bets.
What do you need?
Why are you talking to me?
Later.
Side bets is a quest where we went to all of the different groups. These quests, I should probably actually finish a bunch of these. But, the biggest one here was, I was told to come to see the NCR.
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen
And
them
I
before.
figure I might as well just do so. Someone important around here that I am to speak to? Nope, perhaps not. Maybe I was just imagining it when the one guy told me to come down here. Oh, or maybe it was either go to the Legion or to the NCR. Who knows? No, there's got to be someone in here to speak to.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the ambassador, please.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Thank you.
Sir?
Look at this. Look at how organized she was. She told me the directions that don't seem very correct. Where's Crocker? Are you Crocker? You're a private. Saving Private Ryan. That's my name. Crocker? Oh wait, no, it was the door to her right. Right. Derp derp, derp derp derp. The end of the hall. Crocker?
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
You're not typing on that keyboard. I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Actually, I already know them. We're good friends.
That's excellent news. So they'll help us, right?
The Broomers have agreed to help me.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you, but we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
What do you mean, rest up? I didn't do anything. I just wandered in, and you gave me experience points.
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you?
Earlier you mentioned another assignment?
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcomed here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
I have. It's a slum.
I'm inclined to agree, but it's a slum with NCR citizens in it. And as such, it falls under my jurisdiction. Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the
Just
attacks
mirror
back
it.
to
I
the King
already,
and Pacer. The
done
consensus
this.
is that the violence will stop if the problem.
Oh, what's my other choice? Yes, yes, yes.
Ah, hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
I wanted to talk to you about the situation in
Yes,
Freeside.
you have something to report?
I guess I discovered that Pacer and the Van Graffs have a troubled history.
See? That's exactly the type of information we can use. In fact, that's perfect. Those fancy weapons the Van Graffs peddle aren't exactly common. It goes without saying that actually getting the Van Graffs to do the deed would be the ideal solution. However, if Pacer were killed with either a laser or plasma-based weapon, everyone would automatically assume the Van Graffs did it. Still, unless you want several dozen armed men at your throat, you'd have to kill him without being seen. Be careful. I'll leave the method up to you. However, there is an alternative if you'd rather try to handle things without bloodshed.
So, okay. I've already killed the entire Van Graff family, though, so obviously that's not... Well, I guess it's probably still an option. Because a video games are very well designed. Seems very much like I should have spoken to the NCR a long time ago. But I needed to do these quests in order to get into the strip, so this is just poorly laid out. Good job, developers. Developers, 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 developers. Oh, I'm all sweaty now.
Hi, how are you today?
I know where you live. It's been a long time since I've been here. King?
What's up?
Where is the king? Who are you? Okay, they're upstairs, I guess? I've never had them be upstairs before. This is exciting! Get to see the upstairs! There's probably nothing good up here. I'm very lost. I don't know where this person is.
Hey, man.
Maybe I'll just wait until morning. I bet they're just sleeping somewhere. There's the king. Oh, there's Pacer. What happened to the king? Where's the king? I do not want to speak to you, Pacer. I want to speak to the king. King.
I heard some squatters talking about some fancy pants rangers.
King. No, why are you sitting where the king sits?
I heard some squatters talking about some fancy pants rangers coming into the area soon. Like we need more NCR here.
What's the rush?
I have found more upstairs. And the king is here.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
I need you to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
I'd like to help you out, especially considering all you've done. But that's a pretty big favor you're asking for, and you've already used yours. Was there anything else you wanted?
Oh. I have to
All
go.
right.
Well then, that was depressing.
Ah, hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
Yes. The king won't deal with the NCR.
That's most unfortunate. In this circumstance, I've been instructed to send you along to Colonel Moore over at Hoover Dam for further orders. The Colonel will likely send you back to Freeside with a squad of armed men, for all the good that will do.
Sounds like you and the Colonel don't get along.
Oh, I like the Colonel just fine. She's a good soldier, one of the best. I just don't think her general approach to things is a good fit here. See, the Colonel likes to solve things neatly, quickly, and efficiently through a show of force if possible and through actual force if necessary. That won't work here. Unless she plans on killing half the population of Freeside, sending soldiers to the area will only make things worse.
So what do you suggest?
I'd suggest you speak to Colonel Shu over at Camp McCarran. He's much more level-headed about this sort of thing. He's also in a better position to bargain with the people of Freeside, seeing as how he's in charge of water and power distribution in the area. Still, I'm only mentioning it as an option. My official orders are to direct you to Colonel Moore. Godspeed.
Well then, we will speak to Colonel Shu? Is that how you pronounce that name? That's a crazy... What is the deal with, like, drunk walking NCR troopers everywhere? Seriously?
Morning.
Oh, goodness. In the McCarran building I am.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
Ambassador Crocker said to come to see you about the situation with the Kings in Freeside.
Ah, that. I'm surprised he didn't send you to Colonel Moore. That'd be her jurisdiction.
He said those were his official orders, but suggested seeing you anyway.
Because he's looking to avoid a bloodbath. I get it. He knows me. All right. Moore's not going to like it, but that's for Crocker to worry about. Go to the leader of the Kings and tell him that I'll make sure Freeside gets more water, power, and food, as long as the violence there stops.
Okay. Oh wait, I should see maybe... His dialogue options imply that he has a quest for me, so let's collect that while I'm here.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
The Fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll go to Vault 3 and see if I can find your ranger.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Any other problems?
Yeah.
I bet I can make that Legion prisoner talk, though.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above...
These don't seem like actual quests. You know what? I'm gonna do Vault 3 at some point, and that is when I will come back and see about the Legion prisoner. But for now, I must go speak to the Kings. There's Legion troops everywhere, or there's NCR troops everywhere.
Okay, I need some answers now. These guys just barged in here and said they were under orders to keep me here until you arrived. I'm about 5 seconds away from telling my men to take them down, so speak fast.
I apologize for their rudeness. The NCR wants peace in Freeside and offers additional supplies.
And I suppose they want me to help see that happen? That seems pretty reasonable.
This is bullshit. Why are we even talking about dealing with these guys?
Pace, this isn't really a good time to have this discussion.
Wrong. This is exactly the right time.
I like how the guy in the back
I'm
still...
making a huge mistake.
Pace, don't do this. I won't stand with you if you do.
Then I'll stand on my own, just like I always have. Just like a king should.
The Ranger vets are on the way from Baja.
We won't go
I don't
quietly.
see one.
The Legion can count on you.
Okay.
Females, spit napalm.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Can't. The king's got...
Hooray! That was something.
Hey, isn't that
Hey,
the
man,
king's
what are
dog?
you up to?
Patrolling the...
Ah, hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
Yes, I do.
Yes. How did it go?
The king accepted Colonel Shu's offer of help.
Good, good. Shu's a man you can count on to handle a crisis. I'm just glad that things didn't end in violence. Here. This is what remains of the funds initially allocated for this operation. Also, I've been directed to send you on to Colonel Moore at Hoover Dam. She's been following my reports on your exploits with some interest. As I don't have any further assignments for you, I'd recommend going to see her if you need more work.
Ooh. So, we've got a new colonel, a new NCR person to speak with. I think we may do that in the next episode. But for now, we're going to have to take a break. Thank you so much for watching, Internet people. See you again next time.